So here we have the Liberal Trade Minister trying to speak English, apparently. I gotta warn you, this is really hard to listen to. I thought Justin Trudeau brutalized the English language, and he did. And he brutalized the French language too, so he was an equal opportunity one. But this woman is absolutely terrible. And here's something I want you to think about. These are paid professional politicians. They take actual courses on public speaking. They have professionals teaching them how to speak. So, in my opinion, what you're about to hear is absolutely unacceptable from any person in politics, be it Liberal, NDP, or Conservative. If you can't speak better than this, you shouldn't be on camera. But anyway, sit back and maybe get some earmuffs and listen to this.
The problem that you're not hearing directly from the administration, but rather you're learning this through media reports?
We hear many things every day, and what would be terrific, of course, is to have a modality for working together on issues of concern.
I want you to pay attention to this video. She doesn't believe a word she's saying here. This is why she's stumbling. A lot of the reason why she's stumbling. And if you watch her, she's constantly looking down at the desk for, what's my talking points? Oh yeah, okay. Just watch.
So that we can address them together.
Look down.
This is
Can't quite find my spot.
We have been dealing with on a regular basis, and and what I would say though is, whatever comes from the president, we do take seriously. We must take seriously, no matter which way we learn from them. And at the same time, we will plan as we need to have the measure, to have the response.
Look down again.
To protect Canadian businesses and
again
our workers, and I am hopeful that
again
we may get to a point where we could have a much a little bit more of a rigor in the way that we work with.
Seriously. Does that video give you confidence in the Canadian government? It certainly doesn't give me confidence. It's clear she doesn't believe the cow manure that she is shoveling. She is towing the party line, telling you what you want to hear, but she doesn't believe a word of it. And she has to keep looking down at her bullet points like, what am I supposed to be speaking about? Oh yeah, okay. Oh shit, what did there it is, okay. That's an absolute disaster. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what party you support. That is an absolute disaster, and that should never happen from any politician. In Canada, in the US, in the UK, anyone. If you're getting in front of the camera, and the thing is, she was lobbed a softball question. This was not a gotcha moment. This was an ultra softball question, and she still couldn't answer it. It's baffling. Like, how do we keep electing these people? Anyway. So here's a quick video on what I was talking about. Mark Carney destroying the rainforest. Just take a look at this. Nothing I can say can upsell it to you. You just have to take a look.
He has traveled around the globe promoting carbon taxes, styling himself a champion of the environment. But what is Mark Carney's real environmental record? As chair of Brookfield Asset Management, His company was responsible for the deforestation of 9,000 hectares of land in Brazil, right on the border with the Amazon rainforest. That's well over 22,000 acres of wilderness destroyed. And the report found that Carney's deforestation of the land was equivalent to the CO2 produced by 1.2 million flights between New York and London. Also, Mark Carney's multi-billion-dollar company could make a few extra bucks. That's right. While Mark Carney was demanding that you pay more because you're destroying the planet, he was profiting off the destruction of one of the world's most vital and delicate habitats. But Mark Carney is no environmentalist, he's a pathological liar. He cannot be trusted to put Canada and our environment ahead of his own personal profits.
So there you see it. See it for yourself. He can claim to care about the environment. He's only interested in his own personal profit. He will destroy, deforest, destroy anything to make a dollar. Unless it's for Canada, at which case, then suddenly it's not good for Canada. Now, I absolutely fundamentally disagree with deforesting the Amazon rainforest. As I said before, it should be a protected land. No business, I don't care who you are, should be allowed in there to deforest it. But that's what he did, and he didn't blink an eye. And no, it wasn't only that. He built pipelines for Saudi. He sold coal to the Chinese, but U.S. coal. All the while pushing his net zero scam in Canada, hurting Canadian jobs, killing off Canadian jobs, 300,000 mid-level oil field jobs gone, poof, because him and Justin don't like Alberta, don't like oil, don't like gas. I would be really interested to see what type of portfolios they have in the alternative energy sector. Like how much money do they make from selling solar panels, wind turbines, and all the other stuff? I think that would be very telling. Anyway, you can see it for yourself. It's pretty obvious to all. So here we have Pierre Poilievre. It's a campaign style advertisement, but Poilievre's been doing a lot of talking about policy. He's the only one that's been talking about policy. And at some point you need to just step back and just do a feel-good ad. And I really like this ad. This is Canada. You're not going to see this type of ad from Carney, Trudeau, Singh, or any of them. All they do is attack, attack, attack. They divide, they separate, they pit one group against the other. These are the type of ads I want to see. I don't get me wrong, I want to see policy. Policy is the most important, and only Poilievre has been talking policy. Everyone else, like I said, they just attack and they badmouth, and it's so boring. But Poilievre does do policy, but he took a step back, and instead he's doing this ad, and I love this ad. I think everyone should watch it. So here we have Poilievre's newest campaign ad, Canada First. Sit back, enjoy, and watch.
We are slow to anger and quick to forgive, but never confuse our kindness with weakness.
If you're not going to talk about policy, that is what I want to see. Trudeau, Carney, Jugmeat, Elizabeth I Fall Down Nightly May, they won't talk about policy. All they do is attack. Poilievre talks about policy, and I'm fully on board with 99% of his policies. But if he's not going to talk about policy, that's the ad I want to see. That is Canadiana. That is what's going to bring Canada together. I got to give him big thumbs up for that. I don't know who made that, but that person deserves a raise. Well done. And that's all I have for this video. If you, as always, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a subscription. I'm trying to grow the channel, and any help is really greatly appreciated. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike. Always feel free to leave a comment. Don't worry, I don't swing my cane too strongly anymore if I dislike your comment. Other than that, pew 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 and shit. Thanks for watching. Bye.